G'day everyone, Brian Odian with another episode of VikingCloud CyberIntel. Cybercrime-as-a-service is unfortunately growing as a business model, whereby threat actors charge fees for tools or services or expertise to other cybercriminals who then go on to commit their attack. Labhost has become one such significant tool for cybercriminals around the world. Europol reported that an investigation uncovered at least 40,000 phishing domains linked to Labhost, which had some 10,000 users worldwide. With a monthly fee averaging $249, Labhost would offer a range of illicit services which were customizable and could be deployed with just a few clicks. Depending on the subscription, criminals were provided an escalating scope of targets from financial institutions, postal delivery services, and telecommunication service providers, amongst others. Labhost offered a menu of over 170 fake websites, providing convincing phishing pages for its users to choose from. On the 18th of April 2024, Europol issued a statement saying, "This week, law enforcement from 19 countries severely disrupted one of the world's largest phishing-as-a-service platforms, known as Labhost. Between Sunday 14 April and Wednesday 17 April, 70 addresses were searched across the world, resulting in the arrest of 37 suspects. Happily, from my own home country, the Australian Federal Police were part of the team." CNN Mark's Thompson reported, "Since its creation, Labhost has received just under 1.2 million in payments from criminal users, many of whom the Met cybercrime detectives have now been able to identify." London's police service said that 2,000 users had registered with the site and were paying a monthly subscription. Labhost had obtained 480,000 bank card numbers, 64,000 PIN numbers, as well as more than 1 million passwords used for websites and other online services. According to Europol, what made Labhost particularly destructive was its integrated campaign management tool named LabRat. This feature allowed cybercriminals to deploy attacks to monitor them and to control those attacks in real time. LabRat was designed to capture two-factor authentication codes and credentials, allowing cybercriminals to bypass enhanced security measures. But here's the question. How many average users out there in the world knew that there is a cybercrime-as-a-service, and that's even a thing, let alone how many of them are being targeted by it? And what can you do if attacked? A long while ago, I wrote an article entitled "Be Prepared to Stand Your Ground." In it, I stated, for cybercriminals to think that an attack is too high a risk of exposure, we probably have to collectively say no, even if it means some inconvenience for us, like getting a new email address or rebuilding our computer. And we also need to be prepared to assist those whose IT skills aren't the greatest in this space, and they may not be able to fend for themselves. Only then can enough of us hold their ground to make an attack vector extinct. Fortunately, it seems the world's cybercrime fighting forces have joined together, and they're not only standing their ground, but they're taking the fight to the cybercriminals, and the takedown of Labhost is one such example. Until next time, stay vigilant, stay informed, and stay secure.